Welcome back, football lovers and fashion enthusiasts. Today, we bring you a thrilling countdown, a journey filled with style, elegance, suspense, and inspiration. The SuperFalcons of Nigeria are Africa's pride, queens of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations, and global trailblazers. But today, we step off the pitch and into a different kind of spotlight, style. Now remember, this is not a popularity contest, not a magazine poll, not influenced by fashion brands. It is a completely independent list curated by ChatGPT. And trust me, the suspense is worth it, because by the time we reach number 1, you'll see why the SuperFalcons are as fierce in fashion as they are in football. So, let's count down the top 5 most stylish SuperFalcons players from number 5, all the way to number 1. We begin our list with a player who may not always shout the loudest in fashion circles, but whose presence commands attention in the most graceful way. Esther Okoronkwo. Picture this, you're at a dinner event. People walk in, flashy, colorful, bold. But then Esther enters, wearing a simple fitted blouse, classy jeans, and subtle jewelry. Instantly, all eyes turn to her. Not because she's loud, but because her aura speaks louder than any outfit. Esther's style is about quiet confidence. She embraces elegant minimalism looks that don't try too hard, but always leave an impression. She represents a rare kind of beauty, simplicity with grace. On the pitch, she's a hard worker, always composed, calm under pressure. Off it, her fashion mirrors that same attitude. She doesn't need extravagant outfits to stand out. Her refined, classy looks already do the job. Esther reminds us that style isn't always about being the brightest in the room. Sometimes, true style is in the power of subtlety. From calm elegance, we turn the spotlight to something vibrant, youthful, and refreshing. At number 4, it's the rising star, Jennifer Echegini. Jennifer is the definition of modern chic. Her fashion speaks the language of her generation, trendy, playful, and adventurous. Whether it's rocking a sleek crop top, high-waisted jeans, or the latest sneaker trend, Jennifer's look is always Instagram ready. But there's more. Her hairstyles ever changing, ever stylish, tell their own stories. Sleek ponytails one day, bold braids the next. She keeps fans guessing, and that's part of her charm. She represents the next wave of SuperFalcons stars, not just on the field, but also as icons of lifestyle and self-expression. Every picture she posts, every outfit she rocks, screams confidence of youth. Jennifer inspires the younger generation. Be bold, be trendy, and never be afraid to express who you are. Now the countdown gets even more exciting. At number 3, we meet a player who has captured hearts worldwide, not just for her football but for her stunning balance of brains, beauty, and fashion. Alozie. Michelle is more than a footballer. She's also a cancer research associate in the US, a career that requires discipline and brilliance. But when it comes to fashion, she shines just as bright. Her style is modern chic, clean, polished, and timeless. She favors denim, sneakers, and classy tops for casual looks. But when the occasion calls, she steps into elegant dresses that highlight her natural beauty. And then there's her aura. Every outfit she wears is elevated by the confidence she carries. She doesn't overdo it, she doesn't chase trends blindly. Instead, she embodies the saying, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Michelle is a role model because she balances professional excellence, athletic dominance, and fashion grace all at once. She reminds us that true style isn't about clothes alone, it's about the energy you bring to every look. At number 2, the suspense builds. Who could it be? None other than the global face of Nigerian football, Asisat Oshoala. Oshoala is not just a footballer, she is an icon. With multiple African Women's Footballer of the Year awards and a Champions League medal with Barcelona, her name commands respect. But her style? It's in a league of its own. Her fashion identity is streetwear elegance. She loves joggers, hoodies, sneakers, and caps, a look that's relaxed yet powerful. She often adds touches of luxury, rocking brands like Nike, Gucci, or Louis Vuitton, reminding the world that she's both a star athlete and a fashion influencer. One of her boldest style statements is her hair. Short, sharp, Sometimes dyed blonde, Oshoala challenges the stereotypes of what feminine style should be. She rewrites the rules and sets her own trends. She's the type who can walk into a global awards event, dressed in a tailored suit, and still outshine gowns and sequins. That's the power of confidence-driven fashion. Asisat inspires millions by showing that you don't need to fit anyone's definition of beauty. Be your own standard. And now, we reach the top. Number 1. The crown of style, the queen of boldness, the woman who lives fashion as loudly as she plays football. Francisca Ordega. From the very start of her career, Ordega has stood out not just with her skills, but with her fearless fashion sense. She is unapologetic, daring, and expressive. Her signature? Bold hairstyles. Red braids, blonde locks, purple twists, she changes them like a true fashion chameleon. On the pitch, you can spot her instantly. Off the pitch, she is just as colorful. Her wardrobe is a mix of streetwear confidence and Afrocentric pride. She rocks ripped jeans and sneakers with ease, but can just as easily turn heads in stunning Ankara prints that celebrate her Nigerian roots. Every outfit tells a story of a woman who refuses to hide, who embraces her identity, and who proudly represents Africa everywhere she goes. Francisca Ordega isn't just stylish, she is a movement. A reminder that fashion is freedom, and self-expression is power. That's why she takes the crown as the most stylish SuperFalcon. And there you have it, the suspenseful journey from 5 to 1. The top 5 most stylish SuperFalcons players. 5. Esther Okoronkwo, the elegant minimalist. 4. Jennifer Echegini, the Gen Z trendsetter. 3. Michelle Alozie, the effortless chick queen. 2. Asisat Oshoala, the global streetwear superstar. 1. Francisca Ordega, the fearless Afrocentric fashion queen. Each of these women define style differently, but together, they show us that football isn't just about goals and trophies, it's also about confidence, identity, and self-expression. So, who's your number 1? Do you agree with Francisca Ordega at the top, or would you place someone else there? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget like, share, and subscribe for more inspirational stories about the SuperFalcons in the